Take a moment and really think about what happened tonight. What should have been one of the most memorable celebrations in WNBA history turned into a night filled with frustration, controversy, and missed opportunities. The Indiana Fever walked away from Chase Center with a painful 90-88 defeat against the Golden State Valkyries. But the final score barely scratches the surface of what unfolded. This wasn't simply a basketball game that slipped away. It was a night where historic achievement was overshadowed by questionable officiating, confusing coaching decisions, and a series of mistakes that ultimately cost Indiana a chance to win. Let's begin with the positive, because history was made. Caitlin Clark entered the record books once again. During the first half, she recorded the 500th assist of her WNBA career, becoming the fastest player ever to reach both 1,000 career points and 500 assists. She accomplished the feat in only 59 games. To appreciate how remarkable that is, consider the names she surpassed. Sue Bird needed 82 games. Sabrina Ionescu reached the mark in 84 games. Dawn Staley took 101 games. Clark shattered those timelines and established a new standard for offensive production. This is not merely another statistic. It is a milestone that places her among the most impactful players the league has ever seen. The historic assist came on a pass to Sophie Cunningham, creating yet another unforgettable highlight in Clark's growing legacy. Even more impressive is the pace at which she's accumulating records. Clark continues to redefine expectations for what a young player can accomplish in professional basketball. She also became the first player in league history to record multiple games with at least 30 points and 10 assists in the same season. Every opponent builds defensive game plans specifically to stop her, yet she continues to produce at an elite level. Against Golden State, Clark finished with 16 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals. While those numbers are solid, the second half became the story for all the wrong reasons. Clark's frustration with the officiating became impossible to ignore. Several times she attacked the basket aggressively, absorbed significant contact, and received no whistle. As the game intensified, her visible irritation grew. She repeatedly looked toward officials seeking consistency, only to be met with silence. Eventually, that frustration boiled over and resulted in a technical foul. In a game decided by only 2 points, every possession mattered. Every free throw mattered. Every call mattered. Clark was perfect from the free throw line, converting all 8 of her attempts. Yet many observers felt she deserved far more opportunities, considering the amount of contact she absorbed throughout the night. The technical foul added another layer of controversy to an already frustrating evening and became a major talking point once the final buzzer sounded. Still, as much criticism as the officiating deserves, Indiana's coaching decisions cannot escape scrutiny. Stephanie White's game management raised serious questions. At times, Clark was orchestrating the offense and creating opportunities for everyone around her. Moments later, she was positioned off the ball, standing in the corner, while the offense struggled to generate quality looks. The inconsistency was difficult to understand. Even more puzzling was Clark spending extended stretches on the bench during critical portions of the third quarter. When your offense revolves around one of the most dynamic playmakers in basketball, removing her for long stretches naturally disrupts rhythm and momentum. As a result, Clark never appeared fully comfortable offensively. She finished just 3 for 12 from the field and 2 for 6 from beyond the arc, numbers well below her usual standards. The coaching concerns extended beyond Clark. Several available players never saw the floor. Grace Berger, Natasha Howard, and Damaris Dantas remained sidelined for the entire contest. Indiana essentially operated with a shortened rotation despite playing a physically demanding road game that came down to the final possession. Those decisions become even more difficult to justify when the game ends with only a 2-point margin. Golden State deserves credit for its defensive intensity. Veronica Burton played a major role in disrupting Clark's rhythm. She applied pressure from the opening tip, forcing Clark to work for every touch and every scoring opportunity. Burton's relentless defense was one of the biggest factors in Golden State's success. Meanwhile, Indiana's offense outside of Clark struggled to find consistency. Kelsey Mitchell finished with 14 points, but shot just 5 for 13 from the floor. Sophie Cunningham scored 11 points, but connected on only one of 7 3-point attempts. Aaliyah Boston contributed 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, but also had difficulty establishing offensive rhythm. Yet amid the disappointment, one player delivered an unexpected breakthrough performance. Raven Johnson was phenomenal. The rookie provided a spark whenever she stepped onto the court. In just over 21 minutes, she scored 16 points on 7 of 10 shooting while knocking down 2 of her 3 attempts from long range. She was efficient, confident, and fearless. At a time when much of Indiana's offense struggled, Johnson consistently delivered productive possessions. Her energy helped keep the Fever within striking distance throughout the game. Perhaps most impressive, she finished with the team's best plus-minus rating and looked completely comfortable in high-pressure moments. Her performance may ultimately become one of the biggest positives Indiana takes away from this loss. Then came the final sequence. Trailing by 2 points with time running out, the Fever had one last opportunity to steal a road victory. This is where great coaching often makes the difference. The best teams create organization out of chaos. They use timeouts strategically, settle players down, and design a clean look for their best scorer. Instead, the final possession quickly unraveled. The spacing deteriorated. The offense became rushed. Players appeared uncertain about where to go and who should take the final shot. Aaliyah Boston attacked the basket and appeared to absorb substantial contact, but no foul was called. Whether officials missed call or simply chose not to make one, the result was the same. No whistle, no free throws, no second chance. What frustrated many Fever fans most was that Indiana still had a timeout available. As the possession became increasingly chaotic, Stephanie White never stopped play to regroup her team. The clock continued to tick away. The possession ended in desperation. The buzzer sounded. Game over. And that is what makes this loss so difficult to process. Caitlin Clark accomplished something historic. She became the fastest player ever to reach 1,000 points and 500 assists, surpassing legends who helped build the league. That achievement deserves recognition and celebration. At the same time, Indiana wasted an opportunity to turn that historic night into a signature victory. Poor shooting, questionable rotations, controversial officiating, and a chaotic final possession combined to overshadow one of the most significant milestones of Clark's career. The silver lining is Raven Johnson's emergence as a legitimate contributor. Her performance provided hope for the future and may force the coaching staff to reconsider its rotation moving forward. The Fever now enter a critical stretch of the season where every game matters. The margin for error continues to shrink. And if Indiana hopes to become a serious contender, nights like this simply cannot continue. So now the questions belong to fans. Did the officiating play the biggest role in the outcome? Did coaching decisions ultimately cost Indiana the game? Or should the focus remain on Caitlin Clark's historic achievement, despite the loss? One thing is certain. This was a night that will be remembered for a very long time, and not entirely for the reasons Indiana Fever fans had hoped.